Rappers. Shut
Hey,
up.
hey, hey, welcome to Meet the Shoe podcast. I'm Sade,
All right.
I'm Nina.
and we have a special.
Tonight's guest is
Nile House the Barber, man. Uncle Juice.
What up, Uncle Juice?
okay.
How you
Man,
doing?
Entrepreneur slash what?
man, everybody's favorite fan. I'm a fan of
That's right.
everybody.
You're a fan of
That's
I'm a
everybody,
right.
fan of y'all. I'm a fan of y'all.
okay? I
Yeah.
Okay.
What's going on? How y'all ladies doing?
we
All
are.
right.
Yep.
I am doing good. A little saddened with the news that we just got about Miss Tina Turner, the legend, has passed on.
I
Man,
know.
you got to celebrate that, man. That lady was about 100 years old, still dancing and singing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
83.
Yeah,
83
okay.
years
You got to
old.
celebrate that, man.
I think it's a celebration.
Yes.
Can't be
Definitely
sad.
celebrating.
Even
Definitely
after
celebrate.
she conquered all the obstacles, abuse, finances, up and down in life, she paved the way, baby. Rock and
You know,
roll.
Yeah, she was a gut singer, right? They
Hmm.
talked about even going with our topic that we got tonight. She was masculine in her singing because her voice was, deep, right? But it
Right.
was
right.
so loud that she could
Feels raw.
sing.
Feels raw.
She was raw. Yeah.
Yes,
They weren't ready.
yes,
They weren't ready
definitely.
for her. I'm gonna be honest. They weren't ready for her. They weren't ready for people like Little Richard. They weren't ready for people like okay, Rakim. You got to think these them Michael Jackson, Prince,
Hmm.
Rick James.
Hmm.
They
Right.
weren't
Right,
ready. They were
right,
well in their form. They just weren't ready for them.
Mm-hmm.
You
right.
know, and some people be ahead of their time.
Yeah, they are. They were
Yes,
ahead of their time.
she died at home. She had a suffer from an illness pertaining to intestinal cancer
Oh
that
yeah.
she was
Oh,
diagnosed with in 2016.
I was about to be
And
fighting that for a
then,
while.
yeah, but she been fighting it since 2016. But she passed on at, this is old age, like
Right.
really.
Well, you know, when
Yeah.
you get to come on, I mean, come on, man. I'm not saying that like it's cool or nothing. I'm not trying to say it like and be
Or
nonchalant. Come on, man.
downplay it.
Once you get or downplay it, but once you done had a full life like that,
Man.
come on,
Yeah,
man. I mean, come on, you're old, man. Your organs ain't gonna be the same, and then all this new stuff they put in this air and in the food and stuff. Yeah, you
She
know,
did dang good. She was
you
known
did good,
for the $1 million legs.
man.
yeah, $1 million legs,
Black
right?
black woman got her legs insured.
Yes.
Come
Yeah.
on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on,
Beautiful
And
man.
then
legs.
look,
Stop
her
it, man.
she was the one
Who
who
gets the money for the legs?
she's the one who made people start doing that though. You know that, right?
Hey, I
Insuring
want to know who
She
themselves.
gets the money for the legs. Who gets
Somebody
the
else
money for
no,
the legs?
Jennifer Lopez,
did
How they get the money for
Beyonce.
the legs?
Yeah.
What?
That's what they started insuring. Mariah Carey, when they heard her do it, they
Yep.
started doing. Hey
Mm-hmm.
Mariah
Mayla,
Carey?
hey Jeff.
Hey
How y'all
Jeff, how you
doing? Thanks
What's
for
up? What's
tuning
up?
in.
Hey, so what did Mariah
Uh,
get insured?
Oh, years ago.
yeah.
What did she get insured?
After Tina Turner.
She got her legs insured.
Yes.
Why she couldn't dance? So they wasn't worth nothing.
I don't know. I don't know. You was funny. I don't know why, but I think that when she set the trend for them to insure body parts, everybody else started doing.
Yep.
Once a person starts doing something, everybody else jumps on it, right?
You know
Yes,
what?
they do.
I hate to say it. Yes, I'm with that because I seen the Tina Turner thing earlier, and I said, okay, you know, I'm sorry. All right, sorry, the lady passed away, but y'all Mr. Me Too ass people, stop it. Now we know she passed away, but in an
Uh
hour
huh.
there was about 400 Tina Turner passed aways. We all got the news.
Right.
We all got the news. We
But
all on
everybody
Facebook.
does that though. That's why we talking about it right now. It's news, so
It
I
is,
mean,
but
we
you
it's
know,
supposed to
gonna
talk
get talked
about
about. It's media. It's
oh
media.
my,
You just so
you know
happen to
what it
be
is.
involved.
You know what it is? It's a headache.
it. I know he did.
Yeah.
It's a
Mhm.
headache. Come
Life
on,
is headache, huh?
man, come on. But hey, you know what? This, you know, like I said, you know, I'm not gonna downplay it. You know, great singer. She broke some barriers on a lot of different things. She was one of the people that helped lead black people into the mainstream. So
Definitely.
I give her props on that one. I give her props.
Definitely paved the way for so many,
Yeah.
right?
And beside them historical whippings, she never had nothing. and her background is, scandalous or doing nothing foul in her
No,
career.
not at all.
So you really her and LeBron James, a few more of them. I applaud the ones that keep a cool action in their careers.
Right.
But can you honestly say that is that a really a reality? She just got good at us not finding out, right? She kept her business to herself because back in her time, it was never heard of that you blatantly tell your business like people do come to the internet to
Oh
tell
no.
all of their business, right? Celebrities didn't tell, they didn't insinuate, they didn't sneak this, they didn't
Well,
sneak in,
back then it was something
on the
different. We
low
stuck
tail,
together.
none of that.
Now back then we stuck together.
Yeah.
Period. I
Right,
mean, across the board, we stuck together. It wasn't our business about what was going on in people's life because we didn't share their business.
Right.
right.
It's an old saying: "What you eat don't make me shit."
Yeah.
Yeah,
And what happens in his house stays in his house.
Yeah. That's my
And
grandma.
right.
that went a long way. It
That's
went
my
it
stay in
went
this
from
house.
rich to poor. So we didn't care about people's business like right now. Like me and Miss Lady were just talking about somebody talking about they want the kids, they want to be a cat or something. What kind of weirdo is this? You want to be
Cat,
you want to identify as a cat? What? Oh man, come
And
on.
people, but they're honoring that. They're honoring that though,
That is
right?
weirdo. That's not even human.
it's not human.
Now I see, and I can see the not wanting to identify with the racial thing, or maybe you might not want to identify as boy, women, whatever. Cool, all right, whatever the case is. But you want to be a cat? Come on, what sense does that not make?
Wear a tail and have the kitty litter boxes at the schools. How you like that?
So then they're gonna be mad. Then they're gonna be mad when regular people with sense go snatching their ass off. Cause somebody I'm gonna do it. As soon as I see somebody, I'm gonna snatch their ass off. I'm just I'm recording. So you want to be a cat now? Snatch it.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna do it. I swear I am.
Okay, so tonight's topic is femininity versus masculinity, right?
Hmm.
There's been a large number of podcasts and a large number of shows that have been showcasing the hate towards black women. And the first thing that they say is the black woman is so angry and that
Oh
they
yeah.
are disrespectful to the black man and to others. But when in actuality, it seems like everyone is against us.
No,
So,
ain't nobody against y'all, man. But we love y'all. Y'all just got to quit being so goddamn tough. We love y'all. I'm
but
saying, you
can
know what, man?
in defense of black women,
We love y'all.
if you're constantly put up against the water where you have to pay
Defend
all
yourself.
your bills. You have to pay all your bills. You have to do everything. You are the most responsible person in the house. All the burden is put on you.
Well, see, you know
Be-
why that is. You want to know why that is? I'm gonna tell you something. Now here I'm gonna give you black women this one. All right. We first of all I'm gonna say we love y'all. All right. I don't care. Like I got more homegirls than I got homeboys,
Hmm.
and I'm at 48 years old, and I got my same homegirls I've been had since I was a kid.
Hmm.
I don't
Mhm.
got my same homeboys.
Right.
I got like
Okay.
50 to 70 homegirls that'll kill you over me.
Okay.
I tell people all the time, I ain't shit without my homegirls. You
Right.
know what I'm
Right.
saying? Those my sisters. Those, and that is what it is. But what y'all have to understand, we ain't against y'all. We ain't against y'all. But like fruit, you have to pick the right one. Some niggas are not ripened. Some are not ready. Some
Right.
women are not
Okay.
ready.
So
So
what in that instance, what is the right pick?
the
The
right
right
pick,
man.
somebody, and I hate to say it, this ain't like it was back then, where you can have a little light with somebody and y'all go somewhere, drink and smoke some weed, y'all get and y'all vibe out. Because back then, that's what we kind of did. We hung out. It
Mhm.
was like an interview. Now it's like a goddamn microwave meal. Pop, oop, I like you. Let's have sex. It's over. So you don't give each other no time to grow on each other.
Or
So
no
when
time to date. Just date
no,
each other.
now they don't date. They just say yeah, $40.
Hmm.
Mm.
Oh, bro, I want $4,200. Get this over with. I might like you after it. They
Right.
date. They date ass backwards. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's not even dating. It's like excuse me. Oh man, a bleep bleep. Mating ritual. It's horrible.
Okay.
It's horrible because when you meet somebody, that's why prostitution these bras is young as hell. They
Yeah.
young. Some of they bust it open for a few bucks. What is all this?
Yeah.
What is all this?
But that's
Things
what
have
they've been taught.
But you know,
generations change.
they need to. Well, yeah, stuff like this need to be spread and unteach it because it's garbage. Because we like we you don't hear about nobody saying, "Hey, I'm gonna go hook up with my little sneaky link. I'm gonna go." You hear somebody, "I'm gonna go tell this nigga's an ass." You know, wow, you're so blatant out front with that, right? Like that's not cool. That's
No.
not cool.
Right.
And this the way the women don't up like this. That's I ain't gonna lie. My ex, I used to get so pissed off with the repetitory play of that damn Tyler Perry "Mad Black Woman."
Mm.
Because like it stains your damn brains when you see this clown that wants to be a woman, and he's portraying his sick ass fantasy out there to people, and he's really respecting y'all. And a lot of women fell into the mode of acting like that because they
Mm.
thought that's what it was. So the mama back then, this thing dates back to when we had VHS tapes. They playing this clown, and so now you got the little girls thinking it's cool to jump up and down and be acting ignorant as hell, cutting up with people, acting all weird in public. Now you think this is the way you should be doing it. No, it's not. So then you got the dudes and they're like, why are you acting so stupid and mad all the time? Because it's a taught action.
Yeah.
Now, and think about it. And I'm not saying you, but how many times we went to me? All right, Nina, we done been in clubs and we didn't even said it. See these girls acting stank. Why are you acting like this, bitch? There's no reason. You're supposed to be in here drinking, having a good time, and trying to find somebody to go home with. You over here acting wild
So
and stupid for no reason.
wait a minute, wait.
Uh huh.
Immediately when you see a girl acting up, you immediately think bitch.
Yep. Because now you act stupid. Now you act dumb and
But
stupid. Because
why instead of a
hang on. Not just a bitch, ignorant bitch. Because why is you cutting up? When we supposed to be here partying, having fun, smoking weed, drinking,
Right.
smiles and shit. We supposed to be kicking it. Why you come to the club with attitude?
Laid back.
That's like a dumb. That's like a dumb. Coming to the club waiting to shoot somebody. Take your ass to the shooting range, brother.
Right.
We're supposed to be here kicking it, having fun. What is you over here angry for?
Right.
That's why. That's how you
so
gonna
is
have me.
that
Go ahead.
is that hey, Jeff said he likes you. is
And listen, shit.
is that something that you should walk immediately go to the woman and tell her
Oh,
instead
I
of
do.
thinking
I do.
I think he's kind of open. I think he would
I
tell
do.
a
I do. I
woman
tell them
how
all
they
the time.
acting.
I catch them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
okay,
care if I'm there with them or not. If I
Yeah.
see them all frown up, baby, let me buy you a drink. Because you acting real fucking foolish. Why are
Mm-hmm.
you
right,
here? Go home.
Yeah. Go
that's
home and
real.
somebody.
Go home. Why you care? Because you're putting stain on my kick it.
Yeah.
Right,
I can't even kick it right now. I'm in here
Bad
cold
energy.
chilling. Why are you over
right,
here with the garbage? Go on or go
right.
away from us. Go on, man. You put a dent on my kick it, woman. See now you the ignorant bitch. See
So
what? No.
so wait, okay, being you're well known for giving a lot of parties and a lot of comedy
Right.
shows, right?
And that's why I kick
Have
him
you
out.
ever
Yeah, I
have
kick him
you
out at the
ever
party.
No, I'm saying, wait, have you
Oh,
ever had a situation where it's been flipped though? It's been because men bring masculine energy, bad
oh
energy
man.
to make women have a stink face or have an attitude.
Same
So
here.
what do you
Yeah.
do to the brothers that that are in in your establishment and
And they
they're
cutting up.
starting trouble?
Gotta go. Cause I do comedy. I do besides I try to do shit that make them put their clothes on. I got I try to do stuff to make people have a good time. I play a lot of feel good music in my joints. There ain't nothing feeling good about no fool in there with the Grinch face. Bro, you gotta
Mm-hmm.
go, bro. Like really, like you're messing with the vibe here. I've walked up to you. I don't know if you've seen it before, but I've walked up to people. If I'm not performing, I look around the club like a hawk. Because that's my thing. I'm seeing who I need to put out. Because I will put your ass out.
Yeah.
Because these people
Okay.
that pay 20, $30 to get in here to see no nigga mugging her, trying to get up, bro. Come here. What is on your mind? Man,
Mm-hmm.
nigga, I don't like what you got to leave, bro. And bouncer, get this nigga out of here
Okay.
because you know what, your liability.
Yeah.
Real.
Liability.
So
Hang on, Danita.
even
Hang
just
on.
the
You've seen that. You've seen
even
that
just
before.
energy of a
Uh huh.
person bringing the bad aura to the
Man, they got.
establishment, you put them
Oh,
out.
I put their ass out, man, because if you don't, I'm even on a business level,
Mm.
if you don't cap the shit when it starts, before it starts, it's totally gonna spill.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because you get for
That's true.
enough time, he
Hmm.
gonna eventually find his moment. And you
Mm-hmm.
got to beat him to the punch. So when I catch somebody,
Right.
that's why if I'm not, like I said, a lot of times, if I'm hosting, I'll get off stage. I'll just be looking. I'll be somewhere just looking. I'll be in the back drinking, looking, and I'll see
Mm-hmm.
him. I'll catch him because that's my investment. If you
Yeah.
put if you put anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000 into a party, a comedy show, or a concert, and and some fool is in there without his girl, with a couple of homeboys, he gonna start some shit. And
Right.
I discriminate. So I look at the three niggas together. If they ain't gay, then they get ready to start some shit. They're gonna get ready to start something. So I watch them. I do. I have a discriminatory eye. I've been doing it too long.
Right.
Right.
I've been throwing a party with 30 years. I've been doing it too long, and I
So
watch them.
Okay.
so what is your definition of a woman that has more feminine traits than masculine? What are her traits,
Attributes or
attributes, traits? Yeah.
a woman. I'm gonna tell you right now. If a woman, if ladies get back to being them women, then really, I'll like this. Even though I was married, I did the divorce thing. I still see his marriage being some bomb to do. You
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
cannot hold you can't hold people on today. Where y'all niggas go? Where y'all go? Y'all there?
We you just
You
Oh
on
yeah,
the
I just
stage?
see me.
Keep
I just see
going.
me.
We're trying to hear you. We can see you.
Okay. No, I think that when a woman gets back to that 70s, 80s mom and wife, they gonna win. They gonna win. They can have whatever nigga they want and they gonna act right. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see because he's a new tough broad. Nobody want nothing to do with that.
So what is an 80s mom?
I'm saying that cool understanding ain't gonna take it off pop. She gonna be his backbone. She gonna be his mentor. She gonna be his lover. She gonna be his friend. She gonna be a complete package to where he ain't gonna want to leave. See, when women get to the point to where you break down, when a woman break down, a man break down. I'm gonna tell you the truth,
Mm-hmm.
because it's how people say the woman is a product of the man. No, man, we a product of each other.
Yeah.
Right.
Because when a woman break down, the man gonna break down because he depend on her. I don't
Yeah.
care what you say. I don't care what niggas say. What he depends on his woman. Cause she's his counselor. She's his principal. She's the what you call the warden. She's everything to the man.
You said the warden.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, shit. You gotta keep a nigga in line.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll get out of line, but that don't mean we wrong or we don't mean we right. It just we'll get out of line and we need you. Hey, go and get back in the game, coach. What's wrong with you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We
So
need
what's
y'all.
the
And that, go ahead.
what? So outside of because a lot of women feel like when they do that, submission is a form of being a puppet, right? And so that's where a lot of women feel. I'm saying this is the conversations that we have with a lot of women that don't want to feel like they should submit to a man because, like you said, there's not even any options out there for women to submit to because it's real
Yeah,
slim. The dating
hang on,
pool, the
there are.
relationship pool is all slim because men have women at their, right at their feet right now. It's so many
Well,
women that will do so much for less that the challenge is gone, right? So that's where the masculinity comes in on our end is that we have to do every single thing. There's not a woman that I don't know of any women that I'm around that's gonna be against the man taking care of the household. But a
Right.
lot of men think that the 50-50 thing is a go. That's not it. If
Mm-hmm.
if if, if we're 50-50, then we're roommates. Because what would be the difference of
oh,
me and either one of you being a roommate? If I'm paying half of the rent and you're paying half of the rent, I'm paying half of the bills and you're paying half. That's just on that level, right? But that spills over
that's called
into
survival
when it
shit.
comes, but look, that spills over into cooking, that spills over into cleaning because a man thinks that, an old school man thinks that you're supposed to cook, clean every single day.
Well, hang on, hang on,
On
hang on,
top
hang on.
of that, pay all those bills. And if you
Oh
got
no.
kids together, take care of the kids. What does that leave for you to
Well,
do? For
hey,
you to come with just your 50%? Come
hey,
with your 50.
And
She might as well just pay. She might as well just exclude you and do all of it by herself.
No. Hang on.
I'm just saying.
Now, let's iron this shit out, right? Like, let's get this shit together, man.
He said iron it out.
No, let's iron this shit out now. Now we're gonna
Okay.
start on this. We're gonna goddamn start on this subject because
Okay.
now, no, back then the woman didn't even work. That's why she was led to clean the house and take care of the kids. Let's start there. That's one part of it. All
Mhm.
right.
Okay.
Now, when the women got modernized and started wanting more, which there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with
Hmm.
women want more to feel like was ever going to complete her. Want to go to school, want to do this, want to do that, and the economy start rising to where we can't just make it off my paycheck anymore or my hustle. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So there's a lot of working parts in there. You know what I'm saying, that drove things where they are. But and that don't mean that you need to be discarded or looked at as weak or you mine and like your piece of property. That ain't none of that. When you get into a real relationship, you know what it is. You know what it is. It's none of that shit. And I've had I ain't gonna lie, I've had success in a relationship where I've seen the part where we pulling in and we working together, we making business moves and doing that shit. Yeah, I've seen it, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm never gonna front. You think half the motherfucking shows that I was doing was all on my own dime? No. I mean, it took planning, it took preparation, it took, I might gotta borrow 1,000. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, it's never when people start looking at it like how you're saying, that shit's dead.
Yeah.
That shit dead. When you can't step in and say, "No, this, hell on, nigga, this is my man, but get away from my girl," because that's why. Not to be funny. If a nigga goes to attack over his woman, it's not really about the woman. It's about the respect of me, respect about what I got going on, and my goddamn personal investment I got into this person. No, nigga, I'm not gonna let you just come here and infiltrate this shit and add no stain to my campaign. It ain't gonna happen like that. So I
Right.
suggest take your head off over mine.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
nigga, please, it ain't gonna work like that. It ain't gonna work like that, pimp. And not because not hang on now, y'all haven't got a real one on. I ain't gonna be faking like the rest of the jokers, on Facebook looking for some likes. I give a fuck somebody like me, but I'm just gonna keep it real. And I'm just keeping it 100 with you. You know you in some real shit when a motherfucker got your back. He'll tell you when you wrong. You can tell him when he wrong.
Yeah.
It don't
Right.
have nothing to do with no. You got half on dinner and all the weird shit. No, man.
No.
I don't look at none of that as none of that. I look at it like this. My thing is, women, one of the biggest problems with women is, I'm gonna say one. I'm not gonna say all, but a lot. Every click woman has a hole they kick you with, and I tell
So
you,
he did.
yeah, yep. Every group of women, now that we got older, we get them trouble people out the batch. You have to realize when some people aren't good for your campaign. Cause see, then they put those negative thoughts in. Oh, why that nigga telling you what to do with that? Cause that's my husband, woman. What is wrong with you? He's not my boyfriend. You can't respect my guy. And some of these niggas, yeah, you gotta go check it with your bitch. Yes, nigga. Yes, I do.
Yes.
My bitch might be hungry. She might want to be around me. Nigga, she might want a back rub. Anyway, it's like, nigga, nah, you gotta get niggas with grown up mind states. Pick
Yeah.
them fruits. You can't have this little wild ass clown talking about some, hey, fuck that shit, man. You had 20, you got that. Yes, I act like I like my woman, nigga. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Right.
I act like
Right.
I like my man. Chick, get out of here. Now you just took down 4 homies, and you want to tell somebody what a good relationship is.
All right.
You are, man. If you don't go on with that, well, I mean, just those type of people, you got to start there. If you know that you're trying to get into a relationship, men or women, you got to know your boundaries with the people you're around. What's gonna have this person uncomfortable or comfortable? That's about
Yeah.
showing respect inside your relationship. And I don't think my man ain't gonna go for me kicking with your whole ass.
So what do
And you
you
got to
think?
stand on it.
What is the advice to the younger generation as far as relationships, because they're the ones that's going to be suffering. Us, we're the ones that are still alive in your 40s and 50s, right?
Right.
You're still able to be in a community of, people that think like you, that are still alive and around, right? People that grew up like you with the old mindset and the old concept, right? But the
Yeah.
younger generation with this internet, what
Right.
are they able to do for the future? Because we got to think about, there's so many people that have adapted to dating online, right?
Right.
And so that's not a new thing, but that's like a big thing
Well,
now.
It
well,
is
I'm gonna
more.
tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. You know what they got to do, and it's kind of we got to get back us with talks like this. We got to get back in front of groups of people. See, that's why coming up here, I'm gonna say starting in September, I'm gonna start my motivational speaking stuff. Um, you got to get back to the real. You got to broadcast it. It's not just
Okay.
happening. It's not just happening with these fools' thoughts. And plus, they don't drink milk no more. You
Right.
know, milk used to put a little fat on your brains.
Mhm.
That's what my sister said. They
It's
don't drink
not
milk no more.
healthy anymore. Milk ain't
But
good for you anymore.
That's
they
what they
did something.
say.
Of course, it is. They need to do something. They need to do a little bit more than what they're doing, or something, because it's not right. It's like it's not right in droves and
But
thousands.
how are they being taught? Because they
They're
blame
not.
us. All
They're
the younger generation blames us for how they
oh
act,
man,
because
they
they
forget
say
out
that
here,
they
man.
weren't
You know,
taught
because they
well.
soft.
No,
They soft.
they too busy
They
on
soft.
the internet learning. They too
No, they
busy.
ain't. Hang on, hang
Yeah,
on, hang on,
but
hang on. They
but
are too
but who
soft,
is that
man.
to who is that but who is that to blame though? Because a lot of
Oh,
parents
hang on,
have
hang on. You
grown
can't blame
into
me.
the concept. A lot of parents have grown into the concept of being their kid's friend instead of being the kid's
Ah,
parent.
You say,
you
They
know
they
what?
they want
Now,
to
now,
do
now
that.
that is a whole nother subject. But you're very right, and what I think it is two people. You know, another thing I think is kind of a bad thing. People are too quick to pass the buck.
yep,
Yeah.
Now, one, the kids are soft. Two, the parents pass the buck. Three, they try to treat them as friends.
yep.
That is the white people way to do things. We don't do that. And when people start standing up, hey, I could beat that kid. Man, you better take me. I think you better get you some bail money ready or whatever. And hey, when they start that shit, man, I swear to God, man, that never worked in my house. I mean,
So
none of that, none of that. I mean,
they got us scared to whoop our children.
they ain't got me scared.
Oh, I
I
whooped
took plans on
mine.
them damn things, huh?
Oh, I whooped mine. I didn't play,
Man, listen, I
Yeah.
beat they. I get with the glamour.
but I know they ain't gonna whoop their kids.
No.
Man, listen here.
I
Man,
mean, they do in different forms, that.
man,
The,
these
the,
kids,
the,
these
the,
kids.
at the end of the day, it's all your mentality, right? Your
Yeah,
mentality, besides the physical part, when you mentally have a whooping, that's worse than the physical. You ever hear? I know when I was a kid, I used to say, "Give me a whooping because it'll get over," versus getting there getting a lecture. I wanted a whooping instead of a lecture. I wanted a whooping because as soon as I got the whooping, I could go back outside and act up again. So
yeah.
that's the same thing with the people with the younger generation now. They want the
No,
easy
no,
route
you know,
out.
no,
That's the easy route.
but no, hang on, these fools ain't even get whooped.
No, they don't.
These fools ain't even get whooped. They ain't even get whooped. That's why I was just telling baby girl about last night somewhere over there over south, dude. It's on my page. Them Kia boys.
Mm-hmm.
These was young dudes. These was like 13 and 15. It wasn't no older
Stealing
dude.
cars.
They were
Right.
stealing this man's car. He came out. He caught him, and he made him strip, and he beat their ass
With a belt.
with a belt. They needed that. They ain't gonna go
Right.
back on the mess with that man car. So I hate to say it, but you got to get back to that because other than that, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And you know these new kids, you know their parents are soft. These parents are so worried about tip tapping on his damn phone and on his eye shit, and they keep trying to do too much, and they're out here ignoring their kids for likes.
Yeah.
Up here popping their ass with their daughters. Girl, how am I doing that? You doing it stupid, stupid. Because man, but yeah, they stupid. My mom and my sisters never had a twerk contest. They in the house doing nothing for likes, sucking on cucumbers. What in the hell? I seen that. The mama is telling the daughter to suck on the cucumber. Come on, man. You'd have never seen nobody, what you call it, cheering a kid on to give somebody some head. I mean, it's all on Facebook. It's all over Instagram.
It is.
Right. I mean,
So
that's a
when you,
trend. That's a trending thing, you know.
well, shit. Well, hey, don't use the cucumber. Goddamn it, plenty of niggas run around there.
Okay.
That's true. That's. I mean, yeah, that's true too.
They doing it for the likes. They do
They
it so
doing it for the likes.
they can get paid off Facebook, paid off
And the
Instagram.
work, and you know the worst part is about
They
it.
give you that much money right now.
But you know what the worst part is about it. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You think all that? I'm gonna be honest. If they don't like what I'm about to say, I guess. But all that sucker shit they letting y'all get all these likes and hypnotizing you. All this weirdo stuff going on, right? Look at all these wars that's creeping up under you.
Yeah.
Look at all this disease and famine that's creeping up under you. While you over here trying to suck on damn cucumber, they about to blow your ass off. They got people way too hypnotized with this foolery, man. But
What can be changed in that though? You know,
man,
because
it's gonna take.
there's not gonna be I don't see it happening no time in the
No, but
future where
what it is that we gotta keep shopping at it.
women are not gonna not be masculine. That's just not gonna
But you
happen.
know, when it comes to
I
the
think it'll
now when
always
it comes to that woman thing, I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to that woman thing, the masculine and the women, that don't have now what that has to do with is just being stupid. I'm gonna be honest with you. That the world ain't did that. It's just a lot of stupidity that's been okayed. A lot of yes people. You know, a lot of men being weak under the influence of drugs. A lot of women being weak up under the influence of money. You know, it ain't like back in the days when you know somebody was selling something or pitching something. You had to be somebody to get that. Now anybody can get anything. They broke the high down to $2 pills. They wasn't doing no weird shit like that.
no.
You know what I'm saying? If we was pitching something, nigga, I know mothers went to the penitentiary for a long time over what they was doing. I just told you one nigga just went for some years over 70 pounds of cocaine. We wasn't worried about no damn pills and smoking no goddamn headache medicine.
No.
We wasn't worried. We wasn't worried about that. We was really trying to get
Right.
there. Those niggas that was millionaires and that got money from today, from the 90s.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? It's called the what you want to call it? The circle of life that's been broken.
Mm-hmm.
Because even back then, when we had women that was getting money, they still had respect for men.
Yes. Yeah.
We all listen. When we was young, when I was running around there cripping and thugging and shit, we had there was a chain of command. The big homie had something. We had to do this. We had to do this. We had to do
Yeah.
this. You know, one nobody just get. You just couldn't get everything.
Mm-mm.
And see, when them bras got to the point to where they start using their feminine wilds, and they start finesse. See that new word that they trying to say is new finessing. It's nothing new.
No.
When them bras was finessing them niggas that was coming from out of town for their bag, and then the chain of command started breaking down because now I got pussy. You can have all the money you got, but I got some ass, and this nigga want it. And I can get me a ounce of this and a zip of this, and I can do this with that. And so, you know, but even then, there was certain people that had stuff, and there's certain people that weren't. When they started letting shit just flow, and the suck ass nigga get in, I hate them niggas. Them get in where you fit in niggas. I hate
Mm.
them. Hate them get in where you fit in niggas. That gotta get in where I fit. Man, get the fuck out of here, fag ass nigga. Because my thing is, you're coming and you're being a slave to a woman in their feminine wilds, and you're letting a woman just whip your ass with her feminine belt. And it's giving this shit away and giving to the point to where now the woman got it. Now she's treating niggas like garbage because now she's on top of the bag. And they got it. And damn, this slow here, this broad and got this nigga got a half a thing. And now she done got the shit, and this nigga that's supposed to have it ain't got it because she got it over some pussy. So now I gotta go over here and be treated like a simp because she
So
got the
wait.
goddamn bag.
So you think that is that and what you explaining that on a street level, right? I
Yeah.
think that's what the issue is as well when it comes to men, that a lot of men aren't acceptive of the women. More women are millionaires now. And
Yeah.
by women being millionaires and having
But
money, they're
but you know what?
able to
They're
make a
supposed to
lot
have
of
it.
decisions. Hold on. They're able to make a lot of decisions that men can't. And a
But
lot
you
of
know
men
what?
are mad at that
You know
women
what?
are
You know what?
excelling.
Now there is now hang on. There's a flip side to this coin. I'm showing you I'm a real nigga. There is a flip side to this coin. Them women that got that money, they're supposed to have it.
Of
Because
course.
you're not supposed to be the fool and sit here and let the county pay for me to go to school. Let the county upgrade me to a new place. Let the county give me a bigger and better car. And you sit in your ass in the house mixing juicy juice and Hennessy.
Right.
So you deserve to get your ass lashed by this real shit that's going on his own. Because you're supposed to be doing something for yourself.
Yeah, you're supposed
See, that's
to.
why there's a couple men, around, and you can tell the ones that hold their head and walk around with their chest out and they get it any kind of way. Those niggas y'all need to be looking at. You ain't supposed to be looking at these niggas what that got a car today and don't got one tomorrow. Next day they ride with the homeboys. See, and then there's too many niggas I grew up with that are living in a repetitive lifestyle where they're not getting out doing nothing. They mad because a nigga opened up a barbershop. They mad because the nigga is a loan officer now. They mad or we acting funny. No, nigga, we acting accordingly, dummy.
You trying to excel in life.
No, we're trying to excel. And when you got a motherfucker, hang on, and you bitch ass nigga. No, nigga, no, you the bitch ass nigga. Cause see, you ain't got your ass up about that girl house. Them ain't your damn kids. You drinking up their wick. Get your ass out the house, and then they get mad when the baby daddy come over there clean house.
Right.
He drinking up their wick, huh?
Yeah, what they man, come on, eat what they call them, the hot pockets and shit. You know,
the peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, you eat up these kids shit. You ain't. Oh, man, I just someone just fronted me some shit. You damn near 50 years old. You still getting fronted,
right?
Girl, you ain't put this thing out yet. Now you get to whoop her ass because now you gotta. I don't want my kid to grow up and be lazy around this nigga because that's another reason why a lot of these kids ain't shit. Because why?
They learned it.
They learned it. See, like why a lot of these women are selling because they watch their moms. They watch y'all. Like your daughter. I see you praise doing with your daughter. You been had your daughter on a hustler's mind state. So now she see your mom get it. But this nigga over here is sitting here watching some dumbass nigga playing Fortnite and Madden and shit all day, running in and out the house trying to sell something and getting the house raided. But baby girl's watching mom, make their money moves a different kind of way. She's not seeing you do the weirdo shit. She's seeing you doing something positive.
Yeah.
So it's a learned action. So your son learned something from some goofy, but your daughter's always watching you.
Right.
So it's a divide.
Yeah, it is.
But see, where my daughter became a shark, first she was a piranha, now she's a full-blown shark.
Okay.
She's one of the rawest hairdressers in St. Paul. She watched me and she watched her mom. Even though we don't get along, we come together like Voltron about her.
Right.
And we cut each other out. We take each other's head off. But when it comes to that baby, hold up, bitch. Hold up.
Shoot.
I got to see what's going on with my baby though. Oh, whoa. Oh, come here, girl. Come here. We gotta talk to you.
Yeah.
I thought you niggas didn't like each other. We do now.
Right.
We don't play that. We don't. But I see where the men and the women have different learning patterns.
Yeah, because back in the day, the fathers, if they was fixing the car, changing the tire,
they had a boy right there. Right there.
Putting up a garage.
Right there.
Hands on, farming or gardening, doing something.
Man, right. Or dad put you in position to learn whatever you're gonna learn, even if you weren't digging on what he was doing. Like my dad knew my two things were DJing, cutting hair. I stayed in the barbershop. I stayed there at Urban Lights when it was Northern Lights.
Yeah.
So I stayed in two places. I got to the street thing because hey man, school started being too easy. School started being too easy, and I was a fast learner with my hands.
Mm-hmm.
So when I had seen this, and then when they put that dope in my hands, I learned even faster.
Right.
It wasn't right, but shit, it paid some bills.
But it was quick money back then.
Hey, wasn't nobody starving.
Nope.
But I knew it was wrong, so I cut the shit out early myself. I just played out, bro. I don't like getting chased by cops and shit and running from niggas, shooting at niggas and going. But I don't like that shit no more. It played out with me fairly fast. I think my last bit in the game was shit. I'm gonna say, man, shit. Late 90s, early 2000s.
Okay.
That was it.
Wow.
Oh no, it's been a long ass while.
So, do you want to let the viewers know about what you got going on in the past year and what you got coming up next year?
What I got?
Your journey and your transition of your career.
Man, it's been a very expensive journey. Lord help me. It's been a very expensive journey. Listen, man, it's
Question. How much, when you say expensive, how much did it cost for you to move from Minnesota to the West Coast and then now down south? So explain to us that.
It's expensive on the West Coast, ain't it?
It very much is. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't really put a dollar amount on it because when I go to experience shit. Even though I've been
Okay.
in and out of LA forever, I go to experience shit. So I'm gonna tell you the rawest investment I ever did. It's barber school.
Yeah.
Okay.
A trade you can do anywhere.
Look. All them states I done been through in this last year, that goddamn barber bag came with me, and everywhere I went through, I made $1,000 a week. So I still saved a lot of my money.
Oh wow.
Yeah, see, I'm a smart hustler. I
That's
took that
right.
bag and popped in clippers, them same clippers that
Yeah.
I've had for 10 years.
Yeah.
I
Right.
redo my kid every 10 years, so them same clippers pretty much. That's how I do. I get down, man. Shit, I ain't no naysayer, man. I don't naysay. I can do it.
Right.
Nigga, I know I can do it. I don't know. I'm not. We just don't work. Nigga, get away from me. A nigga like that, you get away from me.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you can't be who you are with a motherfucker that's not like you on your ass.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So get them off. I
And have like-minded people around you.
You got to. I
Exactly.
mean, I ain't gonna lie. I got some powerful people behind me, and I'm spoiled because I know a lot of people from a lot of different walks of life.
Mm-hmm.
So I can, if I did, which I haven't, even if I did fall in hard times, I got people I can call for 1,000 or two.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been a stand-up dude. I be good. I don't run off on people. I don't act funny with people. I invest in my folks. You know, so when I call, pretty much my face started platinum. My
Right.
face started real platinum. I'm gonna be honest with you. From last October, I left Minnesota in October. Now I probably say I probably ran through about $70,000.
Doing.
Nigga having fun to the max. Shit, nigga, live my life. Do what the fuck I want to.
Traveling.
Okay.
Having fun. Shit, just because I was in LA, that don't mean I stayed in LA that whole time. I went to Hawaii. I was over in Hawaii kicking it. I done came back to this motherfucker. I've been doing all sorts of stuff. But you know, with me, my journey it was motivated by just a lot of need to relieve a lot of bad energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when us as blacks don't like the thing with bling. When us as blacks don't realize when you've been through a lot, that's when shit happens.
Yeah.
That's when people get killed. That's when people go to jail. That's when people kill themselves. No, man, you hear that bing, nigga? You better go chill out.
So you gotta relieve that stress.
I relieve it. And I felt like I didn't want to deal with winter last year. Oh Lord, no, I didn't want to deal with winter. I like recharging my batteries. So I've lived in damn near 10 different states. So I like recharging my batteries. You know, I know I can't be. I love traveling. I love traveling. The best thing I could ever did. My coldest $10,000 investment because barber school at the one point in time was $10,000. My coldest $10,000 investment was my barber license. Now I got my master and I got my instructor's license, so I can go any fucking where in the 51 states and get on down. I know they can't tell me nowhere.
No.
Because see, Minnesota barber license goes around all the states. Not all states barber license go to Minnesota because we make the laws and rules for barber. So,
So what made you leave from the West Coast to go down south?
Well, I had some comedy show things crack off down here, and they wanted to go down here. Like really, I've stopped promoting and doing a lot of shows in Minnesota because it's almost dead end. It's almost, but it's not. I decided after I had been doing comedy at that point I was doing comedy for 8 years. I said for me to get more serious about, I'm gonna take my game on the road. So that's why I don't hesitate about going somewhere. Yeah. And I've went and I've done. It's just I was doing a workout in Tampa, Florida. There I got plugged in with Monique. And was on one of her things. Got plugged in with Michael Collier. Was on the Michael Collier morning show. Did some that Steve it didn't air. It was Steve Harvey's Wild. There was some new up and coming comedians that he's seen that were on the internet that was making tracks on their own dollar.
Oh, okay.
Right, so I did that. I've done a lot of that stuff and a lot of background work. Did some writing for some shows. I also actually did a pilot with Ernest Hudson, dude from Ghostbusters, black dude from Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I did a pilot with him on some stuff. You know, this stuff that's going to be coming this season. To be coming out this season. Done this past winter. You know, my moves are meticulous, and I don't talk about all. I just gave y'all a little input because you asked me, but this stuff is going to be starting to air in this next I'll say 3-4 months.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
why I've been kind of chilling and traveling and having fun, getting money, and relaxing.
Okay.
Right.
As
Doing
you
Okay.
what old niggas
So
supposed to
the
do, chilling and
network
relaxing.
pool, would you say the network pool was bigger down south in Atlanta versus LA? Was it easier to network in Atlanta
Well,
than it is in?
it's safer for damn sure. And you're willing to go see about some shit over here. I mean, over there it's dangerous.
yeah.
Everybody tell you, any stars, any rappers, anybody will tell you the West Coast is dangerous. That's like I
Wow.
forgot dude's name. He's one of the bigger moguls. He's an old school guy. He helped bring something to the forefront. They broke into his house and killed his wife. I forgot it was like last year.
I
Last year,
remember that. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
This man helped bring black people to radio and to television. They broke in this man's house and killed his wife for nothing.
Wow.
Right.
So the West Coast is not. It's not like it was I remember when the West going out to LA. It was fun. It's not what it was because it's like people are just out there on every type of different drug. They
Yeah.
doing whatever. I'm just being honest with you.
Damn.
They turned up from beginning because you got to think LA is one of those type of places that it doesn't sleep. Period.
Right.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Mm,
At 5 o'clock in the morning, got traffic like it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's
mm.
2 o'clock in the morning traffic like it's 11 o'clock at night. Like
Hmm.
got traffic like it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh
People are
wow.
getting off and on shifts all the time. There's never no quiet moment like in Minnesota. That joint shut down at 1, 2 o'clock. Whoop, they ain't
Yeah.
going through their cars. LA, man, you
Right.
gonna see somebody flying. You gonna still see some people riding and walking the bike up the street and everybody up like it ain't, in shifts. Nigga, she sleep in
But
shifts out there.
don't their clubs close at 2?
Nah, not all of them. Not
It's
all of them.
So
okay.
I know they have a slew of after hours that's
Yeah, I was about to say not all of them, but you see, you got to think. It's see what you can say. My nightclub closed at 2, but somebody say my after party. Somebody say my after party. They rent the
starts at
club
2.
starts at 2. I might
Right.
go to 5, 6 in the morning.
Wow.
Okay.
It got different licensing for different areas, and
Okay.
and
Okay.
that's how shit happens all through the night and all that weird shit.
Mm-hmm. Had them underground parties.
No, they ain't underground. No, it's not, this is like when say for instance if somebody like I'm gonna say the Century Club, the actual hours are from this time to this time. But
Wow.
say for instance Puffy or somebody some of his entourage say they want the club, they want to rent the club, they want to throw an after set, they want to do an album release party. They gonna start
Mm,
there. That's why you have to have a certain invite to that. But it's still cracking.
Yep.
They still
right.
gonna let anybody else in. You
Mm.
might gotta pay $100 or $2, but you're gonna get in.
Mm, okay. All right. So what you got and what do you want to end on? A positive note?
Positive note. Man, my positive note is this, man. Y'all, man, just get your mind right, man. I think
Okay.
what people need to do is really focus on getting their mind right, stay out of people's ways and faces, get to themselves for a little bit, learn themselves, and put them drugs and them drinks down for a little bit, man. Detox yourself and really look and stop wanting to be with some motherfucker so fast. Everybody just want to be with somebody, man. Nigga, be lonely for a little bit. Learn yourself.
Yeah.
Go because I mean, when you be out by yourself and you start thinking about thoughts that you had or things that you want to do or things you want to accomplish, them thoughts be so damn loud. It's like a speaker bumping in your ear.
Mm-hmm.
And when don't but anyways, people just need to get to themselves and think, man. And there's nothing wrong with having goals and ambitions, but you can't accomplish no goal if you're always on the run and you're always with a group of niggas or a group of weird ass bitches, and you ain't never got no time for yourself or your kids. Nigga, take
Yeah.
the time for yourself. Don't drink nothing but some water or some tea or something, and look at your damn kids and see where your life should be going. That's
Amen.
it.
All right.
Good.
All right.
Thank
Well,
you.
thanks for tuning in, y'all.
All right,
Check out
man.
our sponsors. What is our sponsors doing, Sade?
Check us out, Cashmere Lux Hair Salon, Lena Beans, and we got Bossed Up Beauties, Waist Trainers, and Activewear. Go ahead, hit the link down there.
Subscribe, man.
Yes,
Hey,
guys.
thank you,
Get your
Jeff.
subscribers
Thank
up.
you.